Hello, it's Ewelina here. Welcome to this backbending yoga practice. For this class, you will need some props. A strap, that's the first thing. Second thing is a yoga block, and third thing is a bolster. If you don't have a bolster or a yoga block, you may also grab two cushions as an alternative. In this class, we will focus on backbending, on opening up the chest and shoulders, and as well we'll do some practices which will help us to strengthen the back muscles and the thighs, which are the foundations for strong backbend. Backbends are also greatly energizing, so get ready to boost up your energy. Let's begin. Sit in your comfortable upright position. You may sit in any chosen cross-leg posture, and then place your palms onto your knees and take a moment to close your eyes. Bring your awareness into your breath. And allow it to slow down. As you're breathing in, feel the expansion of your abdominal area, of your rib cage and your chest. As you're breathing out, observe your chest, rib cage and belly gently coming back in. Let's take 3 full yogic breaths. As you're inhaling, feel expansion of the upper belly, ribs, chest. Exhale out of your chest, ribs and belly. Inhale into your belly, ribs, chest. Exhale out of your chest, ribs and belly. Last final breath. Inhale into your belly, ribs, chest, and exhale all the way out of your chest, ribs and belly. Try to stay connected to your breath throughout the practice. Whenever you will feel like your mind is telling you to give up, get back into your breath, calm, steady, and well controlled. And now take a moment to set up your intention for this practice. Whatever it is for you, whatever you would like to work on at this moment of your life, just set up your own individual intention for this practice, for this day. And then slowly begin opening your eyes. Let's begin. As you're inhaling, rise your hands up. And as you're exhaling, twist gently towards the left side. Place your right palm onto the left knee, left hand behind you, or onto your right inner thigh. Then stay here for one more breath. As you're inhaling, lengthen the spine. And as you're exhaling, twist a little deeper. Inhale, come back, rise your hands up. And exhale, twist to the other side. Lengthen on the inhalation. And deepen the twist on the exhalation. Inhale, come back, rise your hands up. And exhale, place your right palm onto the right side and gently lean to the side. You may stay on the palm or you may drop down to the elbow, but ensure that your both hips remain grounded. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, change the side. Chest open up towards the ceiling. Calm, steady breath. Inhale, come back. Place the fingertips behind you and open up the chest gently. And exhale, bring the hands to the front and fold forward. Inhale, come back up. Let's move to the palms and knees. Place your palms right underneath your shoulders, fingers wide open, and your knees right underneath the hips. As you're inhaling, raise your head and tailbone up. And as you're exhaling, tuck your tailbone in, bring your chin to the chest. Inhale on the way up. And exhale on the way down. One final time. And exhale. Inhale, come back into the neutral position. And from here, we're going to stretch the hands forward. Try to keep your hips above the knees, so don't go to the front, to the back. Ensure hips are above the knees, and then bring your chest as close to the floor as possible. If that's alright, you may also place the chin on the floor. Stay here for a couple of breaths, slow and steady. And as you inhale, begin making your way back up. Bring your feet together, your toes together, and sit down on your heels. Drop your head down into the child's pose. As you inhale, rise up, and as you exhale, drop your knees, chest, chin to the floor, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, slide forward, and gently rise to Cobra. And exhale back into our child pose. We're going to do it 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, drop the chest and chin down. Inhale into Cobra. And exhale into the child pose, Balasana. Final time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back up and sit in Vajrasana, so simply on your knees. We're going to do a simple exercise which will help us to open up the shoulders. Grab onto your strap and we will bring the hands back and front. Here you want to have perfect distance on the strap, so ensure the hands are not too close. Then your elbows will be bending and it just doesn't work properly. They shouldn't be neither too far, it shouldn't be too easy. So you should feel a nice opening in the shoulders, and you should be able to keep your elbows straight. After a couple of times, you may bring your hands a little closer on the strap. Once you will feel that the shoulders are ready for a bit more stretch. And now let's focus only on the back part. Exhale on the way down and inhale on the way up. Exhale on the way down. Inhale on the way up. Exhale on the way down. Inhale on the way up. And this time let's go very slowly. Exhale. Bring your heads a bit closer on the strap and inhale. Final time. Exhale. And inhale. Some really strong wind here. Exhale, drop your hands down. Alright. Feels like some window will fall out soon. Let's move to the practice of sun salutations. Make your way up to the front of your mat, to the top of your mat. And here in this forward fold, grab onto the opposite elbows. You may keep your knees gently bent and just swing side to side. Keep your neck relaxed. And then find stillness. Keep your knees gently bent, your ribcage attached to the thighs. And then slowly begin straightening your legs as much as comfortable. You don't have to go all the way. And begin rolling up vertebra by vertebra. First your lower back, then middle, then upper. And the head comes up as the last one with the inhalation. Stand on the top of the mat. Place your feet hip width apart, parallel to each other. And simply stand in Tadasana for a moment. Find the balance in your posture. Observe how does your body weight shifts. from side to side, from back to front, and try to find center in your posture, that central point, so you can be still in that simple standing pose. Let's begin. You may bring your feet together if that feels comfortable, otherwise you may keep them gently separate. Inhale, gently raise your hands up and bend back. Exhale, fold forward, release your head down. Inhale, bring your right leg back. Drop your knee, gaze forward. Exhale, drop your left leg to the back into plank. Inhale in the plank. And exhale, drop your knees, chest, chin down to the mat. Inhale into cobra. Exhale into downward facing dog, simply through your knees. Inhale, bring your right leg front, right between your palms, drop the back knee. Exhale, join the left leg and fold forward. Inhale, go all the way up, gently bend back. Exhale, release your hands to the sides. Left side. Inhale, bend back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, head up, left leg back, drop your knee. Exhale, join the other leg back to the plank. Inhale in the plank. Exhale, drop your knees, chest and chin to the mat. Inhale into cobra. And exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your left leg front, drop the knee, open up the chest. Exhale, join the other leg and fold. Inhale, gently bend back. Exhale, release your hands. Let's modify it a little bit. Inhale, hands up, bend back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look front and bring the right leg back. Drop your knee. Exhale in here. Inhale, raise your both hands up. And exhale, send them down. Step into the plank. Inhale in the plank. And exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale through cobra. Exhale into down dog. Inhale, right leg front. Drop back knee, exhale. Inhale, raise your hands up, open up the chest. And exhale, release the hands, step forward. Inhale all the way up, bend back. And exhale, release. Left side, inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up, left leg back. Exhale, drop the knee. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, palms to the floor. Plank. Inhale in the plank, push yourself away from the floor. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale into cobra. Exhale into down dog. Inhale, left leg front between the palms. Exhale, drop the knee. Inhale, raise your hands up. Gently open up the chest. And exhale, drop your hands down, step forward, fold. Inhale, bend back on the way up. And exhale, release your hands. Lovely. Now separate your legs, feet hip width apart. And we're gonna go into the very gentle forward fold. So just bend your knees and attach the ribs onto your thighs. You may hug your calves from the back. Relax your neck. Take a moment to relax here, to rest. And from this position, begin gently lifting your tailbone higher and higher, straightening your knees step by step. Without any force, just a gentle movement. One more breath. And then soften your knees once again, relax them. And inhale, begin rolling up vertebra by vertebra. Bring your legs together. With the next inhalation, step your right leg back. We're going to move into Trikonasana. And should the right toes face forward, left are just tiny in. Right knee is looking in the same direction as your right toes. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, reach to the side and then drop your hand wherever it feels comfortable. Ensure you're not sticking your hips to the back. You may be looking to the front, up, or if you have any discomfort in your neck, you may also look down. Let's stay here for 2 more breaths. And inhale, begin making your way up. And switch the sides. Change the legs position. And deep breath in. Exhale, lean, reach far away, and then drop your hand wherever is accessible for you. Slow, steady breath. Imagine there is a wall behind you, so all your body should be touching the wall, not only your hips, but also the shoulder blade, also your legs, also your arm. Last breath. And inhale on the way up. Exhale, come back to the front and release. Let's begin making our way down to the mat. Inhale, raise your hands up and gently bend back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, head up, chest up. And exhale, step or jump back into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. As you inhale, bring your right foot in between the palms, look forward. Exhale, drop the left knee down, point your toes. Now inhale, rise up, place the palms onto the hips. And as you exhale, sink your hips a little deeper. Calm, steady breath. Every inhale, open up the chest. Every exhale, sink a little deeper. And now interlock the hands at the back. And inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. And then slowly begin releasing. And now we're going to move the right leg into the pigeon. So bring your knee to the front. Try to square your hips as much as possible. As you inhale, rise up onto the fingertips. Open up. As you exhale, drop your chest down, your forehead down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Once again, inhale, open up and stay here. Exhale in here. Try to open up your chest a little bit more with every inhalation. To sink your hips a little bit deeper with every exhalation. And slowly release. Bring your back leg into the back and rest for a moment in the child pose. Inhale on the way up and exhale into the downward facing dog. With your next inhalation, bring your left leg to the front in between the palms. Exhale, drop the back knee. Point the toes. And with your next inhalation, rise up. Place your palms onto the hips. Deep breath, every inhale, opening up the chest. Every exhale, sinking the hips a little bit deeper. Ensure that your knee doesn't go too much to the front. If that happens, then it means you should walk your foot a little more forward. Now interlock the hands at the back. Inhale, rise the chest a little higher. Exhale, drop the hips a little deeper. And then release your hands. And slowly switch your leg into the pigeon position. Knee to the front. Try to drop your back leg as much to the back as you can and to square your hips as much as possible. Fingertips on either side of the left leg. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, gently fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, gently fold. Inhale, rise up and stay there. Every exhale, dropping your hips a little more down. You may close your eyes and just feel what is happening in your hips. Try to square them as much as possible. And then slowly release. Move your palms onto the floor, your knees back. And once again, take a little rest in the child pose, Balasana. Now make your way down into the mat. Laying down on your belly. Moving into Shalabhasana, the posture which will help us to strengthen the back muscles. Bring your feet together and engage your legs. Place your palms on either side of your body with your palms pointing up. Forehead down into the mat. Strong belly, and as you inhale, rise your legs up and head and the chest up. Keep your neck neutral. Keep your inner thighs engaged, your legs engaged. Slow, steady breaths. Let's stay here for 5 more breaths. Trying to rise your legs a little higher. Keep the inner thighs engaged. Last 2 breaths. And exhale. Gently with control, release. Now place your elbows right underneath the shoulders and rise up into the Sphinx pose. You may have your feet hip-width apart, but keep your legs gently engaged. Steady breath. Lifting up your chest a little bit more, keeping your pelvic gently engaged as you're pushing your hips down. And from here, simply stretch your hands to the front. Keep your shoulders down, so ensure they're not coming to the ears. Roll them down. And if that feels alright, you may walk your hands a little closer towards your trunk. Keep your pelvis firmly grounded. Calm, steady breath, chest open. Walk one little more step. Keep having some guests on my mat, a lot of ants on the grass. One more little step. And exhale with control, slowly release. Lovely. Make your way up. And now let's make the way to the front of the mat. Here, if you have sensitive knees, I recommend you to double fold your mat so that you can place your knees on it comfortably. Place your knees hip-width apart, right underneath your hips. Your feet in the same distance. Now we're going to move into Ustrasana, Camel pose. For that, if you feel it's quite challenging for you, you might try out first with your toes tucked in. However, if that's easy, you may also start straight away with your feet pointed down. If both options are really challenging, we can modify. So as you inhale, rise your chest up. As you exhale, press your hips to the front. And then you may just tap one palm onto the heel. Tap the other palm onto the heel. Once you will be comfortable with this movement, you can bring your both hands to the back. If this feels alright, then you are ready to try with the toes pointed. Every inhale, rise your chest a little higher. And exhale, push your hips a little more forward. Let's stay here for 4 more breaths. And with your next inhalation, slowly make your way up. And sit down. Take a moment to rest, to relax your back. We're going to move through a little vinyasa, so place your palms underneath the shoulders. Inhale into the plank. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your knees to the front. We'll do one strengthening for the thighs practice. For that, you may grab onto your block, or 2 blocks, or as many as you need. If you feel very confident with your back bend, also try it out without any block. I'm going to place a block a little bit behind my toes. I'm touching the block onto the tips of my toes, making one roll and a little bit more to the back. We'll try the preparation for Laghu Vajrasana, so one posture which is greatly strengthening the thighs. Place your knees underneath your hips once again, your feet hip-width apart. We'll start with the palms on the lower back. And from here we will be going down just a little bit. So this posture is not so much about back bending, but more about developing more strength in your quads. As you inhale, rise the chest a little up. Exhale, push your hips front. And then begin making your way gently back. And then come back up. So not too much of back bend, just go a little down and come back. Let's try it a few more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And if that's comfortable, we're going to place the hands onto the ankles and try to go down as much as comfortable. Touch the head on the block or on the blocks and then come back up. Let's try it out. If you feel it's too low, you may just place a couple of blocks on top, or you may go just a little bit down and come back up whenever you need. Prepare. Inhale, open up the chest. And exhale, let's start. Palms onto the ankles and begin making your way down. Tap your head onto the block. Keep your hips strong and then push up, come back to the front. We're going to try it out 2 more times. Try to keep your thighs engaged. Do not lose this engagement in the thighs. Do not just relax on the block, because then you will be not able to come back up. Let's try it twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back. Push from the hips, and then all the spine is following. That's the last one. Last time. Inhale. Exhale before you go. And let's go. Inhale and start. Exhale. Inhale on the way up. And exhale, release. Sit down onto the heels. Remove the block. Let's move through the vinyasa, palms underneath the shoulders. Inhale into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step to the front of your mat. You may unroll your mat if you rolled it before. And now simply bend your knees and give yourself a little cuddle so that you can relax your back. Lovely. Let's take our block. If you have cushions or bolsters, you can also use them. What we're gonna do, we'll lay down on the block I'm going to place the block underneath my upper back area. So the upper edge of the block will be underneath my shoulder blades. So you don't want the block anywhere on the lower back. And sure, you're not doing that. We don't want to deepen the curvature of the lower back, but we want to work on the upper back area. So place the block right underneath the shoulder blades. Ensure it's nicely aligned. And from here, we will lay down on the block. You might need to adjust it a little bit. Find your most comfortable way. If the block is very uncomfortable, you may just use the bolster in a very similar way. Going for any option you like for yourself. And then releasing your head back and opening up your hands. If that's very uncomfortable for your neck, you may also have a bolster or a pillow underneath your head. Open your hands to the sides and stay here for a couple of steady breaths. As you're inhaling, feel the expansion of your chest. And exhale through your mouth, release the sight out. Close your eyes and just focus on your own breath. Last 3 breaths. Deep and steady. And then slowly release your hands down. Support yourself with the elbows and rise up. Remove your block. From here, lay down on your back and bring your knees to the chest. Give yourself a gentle massage, moving side to side. And then roll a couple of times up and down. Stronger and stronger. And roll all the way up to seated. Stretch your legs and keep your knees gently bent, toes pointing up. And just cuddle your legs from the bottom. Attach your ribs to the thighs. Release your head down. From here, slowly begin stretching your legs a little more. And relax into the forward fold in your own capacity. You may also keep supporting your head on the block if you need so. Ensure that your toes are pointing up, your hips are rolled back, your neck is relaxed. And begin slowly rolling up with the next inhalation. Bend your right leg. Keep the gentle space between the inner foot and inner thigh. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, twist to the right side. Calm, steady breaths. Inhale, come back. And let's switch the sides. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, lay down on your back. Bring your knees to the chest. With the next exhalation, drop your legs to the right side. And turn your hand to the left. Your left hand may be stretched or bent in a 90-degree angle. Right hand over your left leg. Turn your head to the left side and just stay here for a couple of breaths. Twists are great solution to release the tension from the back muscles. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, switch the sides. With the next inhalation, come back up. And now grab onto your block. We'll do just a very simple inversion. Place the block underneath your hips. If you don't have a block, you can also simply raise your legs up. Or if you're next to the wall, you can rest your legs on the wall. However, the block is a really nice thing to do here. So place your block underneath the sacrum. It should feel nice and comfy. Adjust the block in the way which feels good for you. And then just stay here in the simple inversion. Calm, steady breaths in and out. And then slowly release the block from underneath your hips. And release your legs down onto the mat. Open them onto both sides. Allow the legs to relax. Open your palms with your inner palms facing up. And relax in Savasana. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And release a sigh out through the mouth. Letting go of any tensions. Let's do it 2 more times. Deep breath in. And a nice cleansing sigh out. Final time. Allow all your body to be completely relaxed. Allow your legs to fall freely to the sides, your shoulders to melt down towards the ground. Slow breaths into the belly and out of the belly. Let's stay here for a moment in silence. Bringing awareness back to your body. Gently move your fingers, your toes, and give yourself a nice stretch. And then turn your body onto any side. And make your way up to seated. Keep your eyes still closed. Sit in your comfortable position. Draw your awareness to the foundation of the spine, and then scan throughout your back, vertebra by vertebra, creating more space between the vertebrae, more length in your spine. Once you reach all the way up till top of your head, take another deepest breath in, and allow a sigh out. Bring your palms together in front of your heart center in a gesture of gratitude. Gratitude for showing up today on your mat, taking time to practice. Gratitude for all the opportunities, all the lessons, all the beautiful moments, all the challenging moments. Take a moment also to come back into your intention from the beginning of this practice. What do you currently want to work on? It may be in your practice, it may be in your everyday life, it may be in your mindset, in your emotional state, in your physical state. Where do you want to bring more awareness in your life? And with this intention, step into your day, making the most of it. Rub your palms, warm them up, and place them over your closed eyes. Take another deep breath in, and exhale, open your eyes, and move your hands down, touching through all your body. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel well, that you feel relaxed and energized. I wish you a beautiful day. And if you want to work on backbends, please practice with this video at least once per week. Thank you so much. See you in the other practices.